Alrighty, here we go with episode 238. And let's go ahead and do some comment corners. Feel like we're far enough away from the wreckage that like I can actually focus on comments now. First batch of comments comes from when we were talking about, I did a poll a while back from your perspective as you watch this. Blind Wave does one episode of One Piece per year on April Fool's Day. And apparently they're up to 6. They've been doing it for 5 straight years, and on Patreon, their 6th episode is already up there on Patreon. You can check it out early, I guess. And I asked, is this a dick move? I had 5 options. One of them was, is this funny? Is it not funny? But whatever. Or it's annoying. Let me see, what were my options here? Let me actually read it directly. Okay, here are the options. Apparently, Blind Wave only watches one episode of One Piece each year on April Fool's Day. Is this funny, unfunny, but whatever, stupid, annoying, a dick move? Okay, so the 38% said funny. That won the poll. 21% said unfunny, but whatever. 10% said stupid. Nobody said annoying. Like, not a single person said it was annoying. That's very interesting. And then 31% said it was a dick move. Well, I say funny won the poll, but 62% of the people didn't find it funny. So, who really won the poll? What's my personal feelings? I think it's kind of a dick move. Look, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But like apparently there's an argument. It's like, oh, I'm not watching 1,000 episodes. And here's the thing. If you enjoy it, who cares how many episodes it is? I've been saying this from the beginning. Who cares how many episodes something is? Matter of fact, the more I like something, the more I want of it. Like, I wish Lost had 18 seasons, as long as they maintain the quality. That's the question. Supernatural, more or less, maintain their qualities. They had their ups and downs. But I never quit watching it. So it never got so bad I quit watching. So I enjoyed all 15 seasons. Some people may be like, I don't want to watch 350 episodes of a drama show, live action drama show. Why not? Like, let me just go ahead and get into this. Since we're doing this, let me do this. Say you have 10 hours a week to watch stuff. That's 520 hours a year you have to watch stuff. Okay? That's your downtime. In your downtime, you want to watch things you enjoy. If there's a series that has 520 hours, then you know what you're watching all year long. You don't have to find something new. But say you watch something that's 10 hours long. Okay, well, now you got to find something else. That means you first you're looking for something. Nothing's out. Then you try an hour of something, you don't like it. Then you try an hour of something else, you don't like it. Finally, you find something you like. Okay, that's 15 hours. You watch that for 15 hours. Now you got to find something else to watch. So it takes you time to find something to watch. You're wasting time. You could be watching something, looking for something. Then you watch an hour of something, you don't like it. You watch an hour of something, you don't like it. Then finally you find something you like. Look how much time's being wasted trying to find something you want to see and you want to watch and you enjoy, when you could have just, the whole time you wasted all the, like, we're already up to like, what, 4 hours of wasted, 4 or 5 hours of wasted time? Yeah, I commit 4 or 5 hours you're watching something you enjoy. Why not watch something that has 1,000 hours so you never have to look for something else to watch? Like, if this was just me watching for my own entertainment, just so I could have something to do on my downtime. Like, I actually watch YouTube videos on my downtime because watching, scripted television would be like a postman going for a walk on his day off. I do it, but very rarely. So mostly all the scripted television I watch these days is going to be, for reaction. So for me, my downtime is watching essays and, comedy bits and, reactions on YouTube. That's my downtime. But if I was working in an office and I had 10 hours downtime a week, I'm going to watch something I want to enjoy. Like, so I don't understand the mindset of this is too long for me to watch. If the quality drops off after season 10, then stop watching after season 10. You enjoy what you watch and then stop watching, So there is no argument for not watching something if it's too long. Because you're wasting more time trying to find something new to watch if you watch a bunch of small shit. So that makes no effing sense. Then there's the problem, we only release one video a week. Well, that's because you made that the rule. You only release one video a week. That doesn't have to be the rule. They've been doing this now for 6 years. They have 6 episodes. So for 5 April Fools, they have been watching one episode a year, okay? Well, what if one Saturday a month, they watch 10 episodes every month? So that's 120 episodes a year. And then the editors, in their time off, Like, well, not, I mean, they'll be paid for it. But like, say in their downtime, each editor spends 2 hours a week editing one of these episodes. So you do that for 3 years. You've suddenly got 360 episodes watched and edited. And then in year 4, you can start releasing them on YouTube. And you could do one a day if you wanted to. That's 3 years, 360 episodes. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do it if you wanted to. You don't want to. These things are saying where, they, we only release one a year. We only release one episode a week. That's because that's what you dictated. That's your rule. It doesn't have to be your rule. You can do an episode a day if you wanted to. Like I said, you wasted 5 years on this shit. In that 5 years, you could have built up a reservoir, and once you get enough, start releasing. And keep that same model moving forward, and you'd always be ahead, Like, you can do it if you wanted to. You don't want to do it. But you could if you wanted to. Don't talk about limitations, Oh, it's only one a week. Come on, man. It's arbitrary. It's self-imposed. So there's no excuse for this. You just don't want to. Just say you don't want to. Don't try to hide behind we only do one a week. We only release one a week. Like, don't hide behind that. You just say you don't want to. And then move on. Because there is no answer to you don't want to. You don't want to? Okay, cool. You don't want to. Trying to hide behind this other shit because you want to be blamed for not wanting to. I don't know, man. It's kind of annoying. So, to me, it's weak. I would classify it as a dick move. But, because it's arbitrary. There is no excuse. Just say you don't want to. That's fine. It's fine to not want to. Anyway, let's actually get to the damn comments. I think it's funny because I know one of them is at least halfway through by now, and the others honestly seem to enjoy it. And I can't really blame them for not wanting to have 2 of the big 3 at one time. I guess they're doing some other big anime. What would be the big 3? He said I got some balls doing them both, right? So Naruto is definitely one of the, this is Continual Rise, by the way. Naruto is one of the big 3. And then One Piece is one of the big 3. What's the third? Let me know. And then Alice says, you could say they're watching one piece at a time. I love that comment. And then Cameron Butler says they're missing out. Klaus says it's a dick move. So, yeah, pretty much. Gotta say. By the way, just so we're clear, you can criticize and not like somebody's actions, words, whatever, without hating them. Like, it's not about hate, man. Nobody's hating anybody. I don't hate Blind White, but I think they're great. They seem like really good guys. They're funny. I love some of their videos, man. Especially the Star Wars content, top notch. Their Marvel content is really good. Like, I watched their WandaVision reactions. They're great, man. But I don't like what they did here. So you can criticize the content without hating somebody. Like, it's not about hate, man. Ain't nobody hating nobody. I recently got into this with Carmine from Red Team Review in the comments on one of his videos. Like, he got really offended that I criticized him. And like I was hating on him. Like, I'm not. It's all love, man. I love those guys. I love Preston Jacobs and Carmine. I love those guys. You're not going to love everything somebody says about everything. There's always going to be something you disagree with. People disagree with me all the time. People criticize me all the time. Ain't nobody hating me. I never feel like anybody hates me. So, it's not that serious, man. Just so we're clear. So, anyway, let's get to some comments about the actual reactions and the actual show. I do want to take a minute to give a word of appreciation to Klaus and Continual Rise. They both just leave random comments on every video that comes out. Klaus will just say, go, I'll go. And then Continual Rise will do like emojis. I don't typically understand what the hell he's saying. Like 3 fires. Okay. 3 lightning. Hey, man, 3 lightning, man. Lightning bolts. I guess I'm on fire and I'm electric. I guess I do understand what he's saying. I just wanted to say that I appreciate that. And then there's a great comment in episode 217. You should go check it out. It's way too long for me to read. But it's from Hig-NB3WO. Really long comment about some the liberty they took adapting the arc. Go check that out. It's a great comment. And then OP Dude 4747 says love from India. Hey, man, I'm getting it from all over the world. I love the most of the people who watch my shit are not Americans. I love that. I love the international flavor of the channel because the internet is international, right? So I really do enjoy that. If you're from a country that's not America, let me know in the comments. And that's not just me farming engagement. I'm honestly curious. I should look at the demographics more often. They tell you like where the views come in the world. I don't know how accurate that is. Like a lot of people use VPN, and so maybe you maybe you live in Florida, but it says it's coming from Norway because you use a VPN. So that's probably not very accurate these days. So just let me know in the comments. Unless obviously like Klaus, I know he's from Germany. So yeah. Alice is from New Zealand. Yeah, just let me know where you at. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this episode. It's episode 238. You know where we are. And you know where we're going. 3, 2, 1. Apparently where we're going is people get medical attention. They need it. He is wrecked, man. Look at him. He's laid out. Extra edition. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Remember that? How dare you get revenge on me stealing from you? Hey, man, he was jamming. They were haters, man. If I wanted to sing and dance, I should be allowed to sing and dance, you hating ass. That's all the words gum gum. The author loves repeating words. He has these aesthetics, man. He's just these things he does. He does. Not he does, but he does. Well, I think it's stylistic. It's what they call grace notes in art. It's just something that makes you unique from the field. This makes him unique. Hey, he's got those Popeye forearms. I bet he's a Popeye analog, isn't he? That perv called my name. Frankie, yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, how dare you call me by my name? You're my sworn enemy. That's right. He started all this shit. Yeah. Hey, put his nasty ass toe fungus ass feet on his face, man. Not cool. Y'all nasty. Luffy wasn't here for this. Why are we seeing these flashbacks? I guess he heard about it secondhand, right? So he's imagining it. Oh yeah, it's time to kick some ass. Luffy always chooses violence, but in this particular case, the big kitty guy. I don't think I've ever appreciated that Luffy just comes up with names for people. Typically their appearance, right? That's a running gag with him, I just realized. He does it all the time. He always has some name for somebody, right? Some nickname. Typically it's offensive. Like Ice Pops, right? I believe in calling people by real name. Is this Robin? Nah. Why are you clogging around like an elephant then? You came in this room loud as hell. That's how I thought they were going to do the coma thing longer than this. Who did it? Who did it? Yeah. I wonder what the mouse thinks of this. I'll focus on what I want to focus on. You ain't the boss of me. Oh, there's more than one. Interesting. He knows who they are, I assume. That's why he was in a coma, right? It's because he knew. Was that, oh shit. Oh shit. I was gonna say I thought it was Frankie, but clearly not. He's been looking at this wanted poster all this time, man. Well, shit. That's a plot twist. Hell. Are they listening at the door? Oh, okay. No, you just got a little bit of news. I just saw a tweet. He's alive. He's conscious. He's talking. He requested tapioca pudding, which is how we know he's not in his right mind. By the way, I had to pause it, so I went ahead and gave my speculation of what I think is going on with Nico Robin. That'll be at the end of the episode. I hope they don't reveal what's going on with her between now and then. Because I want you to see what I'm thinking about before we find out. Yes, I did. Hey, man, that's right. That's right. I like a good dancer. His backup dancers are hitting it too, man. Look at this. They're so coordinated. Does he have some? What's in his hand there? Does he have some dial powers? He's got something going on with this palm of his hand, man. It's weird. Yeah. Did you buy those dial powers? Get me paid, bitch. Yes. Oh my God. We're going to take it out of your ass. We're taking 200 million berries out of your ass. You're not going to enjoy that. Well, like I said, I'm taking that out of your ass. That's not his point, Nami. He's saying either way, you're getting your ass kicked. I demand satisfaction. Well, it looks like we're on the same page, so we're fighting, right? Yeah, get your ass down here for the saddest weapon. Look at him all scared of Frankie. He must be powerful, man. He's got powers. And I'm not just talking about his big chest and his ridiculously large forearms. What are you doing, dude? That's my question. Some kind of breathing power? He breathes in his mouth and it comes out of his palms? Fire powers? Okay, he's got fire power. So he's another ace. Jesus. That's the rampage that we're talking about. I see. Yeah, they're out of here. You better be faster than that. That's pretty awesome. Well, it's obviously fruit powers. What else do we have here? It's like being in season 4 of Smallville. Like, where'd they get their powers from? Clearly from space, man. Thought you knew. Well, shit. Yeah, great. He's going to turn the water into steam. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not fruit powers. Maybe no. They're demonstrating he doesn't have fruit powers. I was just making fun of the fact that all anybody ever has is fruit powers. Yeah, he wants to know what's up. Yeah, maybe you can run. Should we go? Should have went, man. He doesn't have fruit powers. He's got technology, I bet, of some sort. Magic or technology. Interesting. Finally. I was just bitching about this. I was just making fun of you about this. So that's when you know the writing is perfect. Is when they address an issue just as you start making fun of it. That is great, man. I love that so much. We need other kinds of powers. He's a mechanoid of some sort. He's like a bionic man, essentially, is what he is. I don't know what the level of technology is in this world. I mean, we get hints and stuff. But essentially, he's a bionic man or a robot of some sort. Probably a cyborg. By the way, wrecked. Yeah. Nice chain hand. This dude's a menace. Well, shit. So much for that, man. He landed head first. That's not a good landing. They say he landed you can walk away from, but he didn't walk away from this one, did he? Nobody can mess with him, man. Look at him. Clearly not, dumbass. You just pissed him off. Cyborg. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Good shit. Very, very interesting. I'm assuming there's some magic involved too to create this because it's not technology, right? Well, guess we're not buying a ship here, are we? And we already gave away the Going Merry, so shit. Yeah. Why are we trusting a bird to do this? I want to talk to the government directly. Hey, Mouse, you want to go do something with yourself? You're nasty. Can't have vermin there on the medical bed. The dude's trying to get better. Guilty by association. Meanwhile, they're out there fighting right now, right? This is not a good development, man. Not a good development. Oh boy. I don't think you want to be around her right now. Why are you in that form on the ship? Does it make you feel better to not be so small? Yeah, they're boarding it up, man. I guess you would want to put some over the glass in the windows, huh? Yeah. Oh, I see where you're going with this. Send him an email. I don't think he wants to hear from you right now. So make it as impersonal as possible. Yeah, yeah. What's up? We all want this. You better nod in agreement. The bull's happy too. Well, well, well. You're not too slick. Yeah, yeah, no shit. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Loud and wrong. She said, shut the hell up. Is that a beard on his face? My God, that's disgusting. Kick his ass. That's basically Twitter. You speak every word too loud. Will you use your inside voice, dumbass? He's out there rampaging. Nothing but trouble with these people. Oh, yeah, look at it. Pissed. Stupid bird. I think it's time we wreck him. Of course, he's already getting wrecked on his own, so. Well, how about not talking to him, man? He's trying to chill. Jesus. He can take an ass whipping, I give him that. We always knew that about Luffy, though. Hey, man. Can you take an ass whipping? That's the question, right? Can you take an ass whipping? Ah, shit, they're blowing the whole thing. Jesus. Yeah, you don't care about collateral damage. Superman and Zod got all that shit in Man of Steel. I like the cheering section. This one too. It's always good to have a hype person behind you. Anyway, good shit. I don't know. It felt like you didn't find that too soothing and comfortable when he had his fist in your face. Oh shit. Well, that's what that is. It's a gun sight. That feels like a damn problem. Jesus. He's like Adam from Buffy. Yeah. You don't care about your whip? Well, shit. Jesus. Somebody jumped in and hit them both, right? Old boy's got a shotgun back there. Double barrel shotgun. That was Big Boy that hit him, I think. Well, shit, that's more than I bargained for. Yeah, stomp him out. That's what we want. You're our hero. Damn, he's got two double barrel shotgun pistols. That's pretty strapped. Yeah, it's a shit yard now. It's not even a shipyard. Don't be too happy. Of course, you don't know the full context, right? Yeah, man, we're trying to do something over here. Yeah, it's amazing you say that. We're going to have to kick your ass. I'm really tall. And I've got big pecs. I've got like an 18 pack, right? You're under arrest, Luffy. He never knows what anybody's talking about. Yeah. Yeah. He's picking up on what they're putting down. Going through puberty. Damn, man, why is that necessary? Yeah. Being falsely accused is his trigger, man. He's pissed. Oh, shit. Luffy doesn't really have fast reflexes. I feel like, some people could have caught that, right? I don't know, maybe not. He's always getting got. His only saving grace is he can take the punishment. Yeah, yeah, we all got a grudge now. We got beef. Yeah, big boy, he's flexing. What's that bird gonna do? You see that bird throw up a gang sign? What are you gonna do, man? Man, I'll kick your bird ass. Even I can beat you. That bird's the only character in this entire series I can beat. That bird gonna act like he's gonna do something. He's hiding behind everybody's skirts, man. Yeah, they were shooting his ass. That's right. Hopefully you knew. Oh no, he was just trying to execute him. I was like, hopefully you knew that wouldn't kill him. No, man, you tried to execute him. Jesus, these guys are pretty strong, man. They can take care of themselves. Don't make me turn my cyborg powers on your ass. Don't make me go machine gun. Too late. He's shooting your ass. This ain't a game. I love it when you have three factions all fighting for different reasons. Damn, man, why you gotta be a monkey? Oh, shit. Jesus. You're gonna feel that one tomorrow when you wake up. Effing hell, man. Wrecked. Take your big forearms and get your ass out of here. Basically, old boy can fly, man. Because he redirected his course. Oh, shut up, bird. You didn't do shit. I'll be blocking your bullshit. I don't think we're too worried about your handsome ass. Shit. Maybe you should be worried about him. I didn't think you needed to. He seems like he's inferior to the rest, but maybe not. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, you did it. You know what you did. Yeah, how dare you? Yeah, you kind of hurt our feelings with that, man. Why would you do that? Yeah, now he's pissed. Say. Nah, I don't remember trying to murder anybody. He's wrong. I don't know who that is. That was the person that Robin saw, though, in the street. Being controlled by Don Flamingo, I believe that was my theory. You'll see in a couple minutes. Yeah, what they take from you, though. He's possessed of something, and I bet they took it. Yeah, there's a deeper mystery here. I didn't even think about that. The whole town's gonna be against him. Jesus, man. Always getting in trouble. Holy shit. Place cliffhanger here. She's on the list now, too. Well, shit. So, what is this thing? That's that's the missing piece, I think. What is this thing? Let me hand off to my speculation, and I'll come back and talk about that because I feel like talking about that is good after what I said already. So I had to pause it because the air conditioner came on, and the air conditioner was loud as hell, right? So there's no recording when that happens. Since it paused anyway, and we just got that Nico Robin reveal. There's a few possibilities here. First possibility is he's lying. I don't know why you wouldn't. Typically, people on the show just don't lie. Usopp lies. When people lie, it's obvious. They almost always get called out on it immediately. So this isn't Game of Thrones. People are saying one thing because they want to accomplish something else. So he didn't lie. So is Nico Robin evil? That's possible. Maybe she's just been evil all along. She's just been playing our crew, biding her time. She's definitely been reserved. Is entirely possible. Even back to the Davy game, she just went without a protest, and maybe she's just reserved. She's not an emotional person. It's possible. Like Zoro wouldn't have protested either. But I've always had a bad feeling about her, so she could be evil. Maybe he's evil. That would be interesting. Like, he's evil, so there's a reason to try to kill him. Now, murder is pretty extreme, but he didn't die, so it's not like it shot him twice in front, 3 times in the back, but they didn't shoot him in the face. They didn't stick the gun up his ass and fire it. They didn't put the gun against his temple and fire it. So they were shooting him enough to subdue him to do something. They said nothing was stolen that we know of. So maybe he was evil and she did this to stop him, or she did this to take something dangerous away from him. That's a possibility. Maybe she's under some kind of mind control. We know there's at least one character, Don Flamingo, who can control people's bodies. We know that's a thing. I don't know if he can control people with fruit powers. I would say probably not. But if I was writing, I would write it so you can't control people with fruit powers because you have to have limitations because that's such a dangerous ability, right? But we've seen fruit powers. My fruit powers affect you. Your fruit powers affect you as a fruit powered person. We've seen that happen many times, right? So the powers don't negate each other. On Haven, there was a character that the curses didn't work against her. That was her ability. Her ability was, none of the powers worked against her. That's not the case here. So Don Flamingo was teased a while back, a few dozen episodes ago. They mentioned him again. They brought him back in. They showed him somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but he showed up on some island somewhere. It wasn't. I don't think it was this island. It might have been though. He could be here and he could be controlling her. Or, so in other words, she's evil, so she's doing it for evil reasons. She's good, and he's evil, so she's doing it for good reasons because he's evil. Or she's being controlled. Those seem to be three possibilities. I'm going to go with Don Flamingo's controlling her. We've seen the bait and switch before. We've seen the girl who could paint. I don't know if we're ever going to see her, probably not. But, we've seen her control Luffy, and he was like, no, I'm not going to rescue you. That was such a great moment. What a plot twist. They're like, okay, rescue us. He's like, no, I don't want to. That was so good, man. It's one of my favorite. Wasn't that even a cliffhanger? I can't remember if it was an actual cliffhanger or not, but that was a great moment. So I love it. So we've seen the bait and switch before. They've been very mysterious with her. They haven't showed what's going on with her. So that's what I'm thinking. Now, what's funny about this is I'm going to stick this at the end because it's a full reaction. If this gets revealed in this episode, what's going on, at least I have a record of what my thoughts were before we got to that point, which is always interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get back into it. Okay, so what is this thing? I was going to say a devil fruit because they're pretty valuable. A lot of people have devil fruit powers, but per capita wise, especially, most of the people with devil fruit powers seem to be in the Grand Line, so it seems like we're running into them every day. But if we were in another part of the world, we probably wouldn't be. So I'm going to say that, they said sometimes like 1 in 1,000, something like that. Most people wouldn't even see one devil fruit in their lifetime. So they're fairly rare. But it feels like it's gonna be more than that. I guess we don't have enough information, but whatever it was, that's why he was shot. They said nothing was taken because they don't know about this object, this relic, this MacGuffin, right? So when they look in the office, it looks like everything's there because the normal stuff that's there is still there. He had this MacGuffin hidden somewhere. They shot him and they took it, but they didn't kill him. They didn't put a gun to his face and kill him. So that's interesting. So maybe it's not that he is evil. Maybe Robin thinks that the thing, the relic, the MacGuffin is evil and had to be removed from anybody's hands so it could be destroyed. I can see that being her motive. So she could be good and that could be her motive. Or more likely she's being controlled and Don Flamingo now has possession of whatever this object is. Good shit. Very interesting.